Oh, that dude, Jussie, I told you, you a cancer, dude. Dude, you a cancer. You about to be a. I hope they put him on 26 in California, Joe. You go to 26 in California, I mean, hopefully they put him in the new building. I mean, I told that dude, they're telling people the truth, quit lying, and he a cancer, and this what they do. Oh man, I was supposed to drink some champagne. I can't even drink no champagne. I gotta drink some more tequila. Excuse me, you gotta give me a second. I'm just reacting to the Jussie Smollett verdict. Oh man, I should not be laughing, but you can't help but kind of laugh at, man. It's like cancers. You gotta love cancers, man. You gotta love cancers, cause it's like OJ. Like he be blameless all the way to the end. Like what I need to know, if you a cancer watching this, right? And mind you, I know you're not Jussie Smollett. You know what I'm saying? But if you are a cancer, it's right, and you could just humor me a little bit. How do this work when you go into this mind? Like when you know you lying, everybody know you lying, but you like literally double down on it, triple down on it. You know what I'm saying? How do that work? Like what do you tell yourself? Like for real, like what is Jussie Smollett really telling himself? Like when nobody's around. You know what I'm saying? Like when no, like mind you, like I don't know if you just saw it. I should probably play it. You know what I'm saying? Can I play it? I ain't gonna do all that. So I'm saying, but like, you know, he got up in the courtroom and started hollering and screaming, "I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal." I'm like, what are you doing? Like, bro, what are you doing? You gonna triple down on it? The gig is up, bro. You going to jail, you've been found guilty. You still gonna double down, you gonna triple, quadruple down. He put his fist in the air on the Black Power, like he'd be like, I'm like, you still going, bro? Water signs are blameless. I say this on this channel. I done lost count how many times I done say this show on this channel. But when you like, I never understood like to be the need to be that blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even me, like, you get caught doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh shit, then I got caught. Like at some point, even me, I'm gonna be admit, like, okay, man, you caught me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna like defy logic. You know what I'm saying? Defy reasonability. Like, okay, Joe, you gotta be reasonable, man. Like, it's clear you caught. They even caught the dude. They caught the dudes that even told you, man. The dudes that was in on it even turned it. They even admitted that he was lying, and like he still kept going. That's why I'm like, okay, so if you a cancer, like, what are you telling yourself? How do that even work? My mind don't even work that way. Like it's been so long since my mind used to work. Like you talking when I was like maybe like 6, 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go all the way against the grain, knowing I'm caught. Like what the fuck? Like what the hell? How do that even work? I can't even imagine being that way. That's dangerous. It's fucked up, man. You don't want to see Jussie Smollett get 100 feet. You don't want to see nobody go to jail, man. But like, it's hard not to. It's hard to feel sorry for that dude, man. You be like after they had you and the other dudes came clean. You know what I'm saying? And like the judge seems like, man, they gave him an opportunity to get up there on the stand, and like you literally sat there and lied for like hours and hours on end. Like you lying, bro. Like they know you lied. They tell you lied. Why can't you just admit you lying? Who the fuck brain even work that way? Do all cancers think like this, or is it just him? Like, I need somebody to explain this shit to me and make it make sense. When you do a cancer, it's never what it appears on the outside. Man, you be like, man, Joe, like Like you got that cardinal energy just constantly drive. It's like you just gonna keep pushing this shit. You just gonna keep pushing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, what the fuck do you think you see that we don't see? The motherfucker, we can see you. It's hard. It's hard, man. Like, I don't know, man. Somebody tell me. Like, this is what I need to know. You say if you're a Cancer, you know what I'm saying, and you get caught like in a lie, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, okay, you know that they know you lying. Why would you insist on keep lying, especially about some shit like this? Is this, to me, this is way more embarrassing than admitting that you lied. Like, yo, you could just lied, made a joke out of yourself. This is way more embarrassing. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how do you not know that you continue going down the path you're going down and it's gonna be way worse off than you just coming clean and saying that shit from the beginning? I don't understand that shit. I legit do not understand it. That's why it's like, man, it ain't funny, but that shit is kind of funny, man. Like, cause like you did that shit to yourself, bro. What the fuck was you thinking, nigga? It's fucked up. As you can imagine, being like the people trying to support him, like his family got out and was like pissed, you know, and like I understand you trying to support your boy, but like you imagine how difficult, like you know this nigga lying, like you know what I'm saying, you trying to support him, you like, man, like how the fuck you gonna support somebody that's like blatantly lying out their fucking face? You got catfished by a Cancer, shit. I mean, this motherfucker tried to catfish the whole city of Chicago. Cancers are literally like walking thirst traps. Like what the fuck did Admiral say? Oh, Star Wars, like it's a trap. It's a trap. Like it ain't what it appear to be. Never on the surface, dude. We do it, Cancer. It's never what it appear to be. And that's the thing too. Like when you try to verbalize what it is, like Cancer ain't gonna verbalize what the shit is either. Like they gonna change the whole narrative around. That's what I'm saying. Like in his mind, this motherfucker is literally walking around telling himself that he didn't do shit. It's like, do you really believe the bullshit that you telling yourself? You trying to, yes, with Cancer walking thirst traps. You see what I'm saying? Like he literally trying to thirst trap the fucking LGBTQ community and the black community. He literally tried to thirst trap the whole fucking city of Chicago. Right? Let me turn this off. He tried to thirst trap the damn judge, but getting up there lying. He tried to thirst trap the damn media. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a whole giant thirst trap. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, it's bottom feeding shit. Like I tell you, Cancer be bottom feeding shit. So I'm saying, you be like, damn, Joe, like, of all of the type of narrative that you gonna surround yourself with, you gonna surround yourself literally with the most, like, trashy narrative that you come up with, like you talking about racism, LGBTQ, that type of shit, like it's trashy. You know what I'm saying? Bottom feeding, trying to get people to feel sorry for you, one trick pony shit. You're like, Joe, this whole story is just fucking trash can. You're like, man. You know, and like the judge said, man, you got people really out here trying to put in real work for the LGBT community, and you up here lying, creating a narrative that ain't even fucking true. How the hell, like, man, yo, like, I can never be Jussie Smollett. I can never, like, to actually be Jussie Smollett in the flesh. I guess at this point, you kind of gotta be telling yourself the shit you telling yourself. Y'all gotta forget me, I'm taking shit off. So saying you gotta be telling yourself the shit you telling yourself. You like, Joe, like, yeah, I didn't do it. I guess at this point, you got to keep with this narrative. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker on 26 in California. Joe, like, if you were in Chicago, the last place you ever want to go in your life is 26 in California. Joe, that is the damn prison. That is Joe, yeah, Jussie Smollett on 26 in California. If I use some Chicago shit, you gotta be from Chicago to really understand. I'm saying, Joe. Oh no, this is a fucking disaster, Joe. This is like a real episode of fucking Empire, nigga. Like this motherfucker wanted like some what they call it, real life experiences to put into a character. You definitely about to get some real life experiences on 26 in California, nigga. I promise you that. I promise you that. That nigga write they should make a reality show off that shit. I would watch that shit. I'd pay money to watch that shit. Jussie Smollett on 26 in California, nigga. That's pay per view shit. Motherfuckers pay $59.95 an episode to watch that shit, nigga. Jussie Smollett on 26 in California. What? Please, I kind of wish I was in there. I don't want to say it like that, but like it's good content. I really don't wish I was in there. But like, for the sake of this episode, I kind of do wish I was in that motherfucker to kind of see like him going through this shit. Like obviously, I want to see that nigga bend over, you know what I'm saying, and spread his cheeks and cough. You know what I'm saying? But like, he probably like that shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit when you ain't never in 26 California, you ain't going to say what I'm saying, man. But like, there's a certain like phase that you go through when you get in there. Like you be resisting it the whole time. You be like, nah, man, fuck this shit, fuck this shit. Like you be telling yourself all type of shit. Like, nah, I ain't in here. Nah, that motherfucker ain't over there in the corner taking this shit. Like, nah, this motherfucker ain't over here crying. Nah, like, nah, fuck this. Nah, like, and then you kind of be like, man, fuck, I am in here. Fuck, don't know why you're fucking with like you start telling yourself that shit. Then like you be in the goddamn bullpen for a hell of a lot. Like when you first get in, like you be in a bullpen for like fucking 4-5 hours before they even move you to the next bullpen. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you be sitting in there, motherfuckers be in there farting, dying and shit, fucking heroin addict. Like they put everybody in one bullpen. Like he ain't gonna get to his mind you, he didn't even get probably to about 6 o'clock tonight. Man, he not gonna even see his cell till about like 3-4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock this morning, Joe. Like he ain't gonna even go to bed till about like the way when you go in there and they process you through intake, man, you be in that motherfucker forever. Like I can just imagine what he going through. Like that's like somebody need to document that shit for real. Like that would really be like quality entertainment television. I would watch that shit. You know I'm from Hood X, you know what I'm saying? That's type of shit. Like I love to see shit. It's fucked up. But like I would love to see that shit. Because I remember my nigga got locked up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to go bail that nigga the fuck out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nigga name, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, he got locked up, you know what I'm saying? And like I remember sitting there thinking, like, Joe, I can't let that nigga sit in there like that. Man, 26 in California, that shit fucked up. Like you know what I'm saying? And I remember we had like a very small amount of time to get that nigga the fuck out of jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like if we had like by the time we got there, we had like 4 minutes to get in there and go pay the little fee and get the shit out. Like you know what I'm saying? And I knew I was like, man, if we don't get in there in the next 4 minutes, he gonna have to spend it. I think it was like it may have been the weekend. Like he'd have to spend the whole weekend in that motherfucker. Like you know what I'm saying? Especially after they get you done processing you and everything. Like they put you in this one last room. And like they give you the phone, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like that last room before they go put you in your room to go to sleep. They put you in this last room, and it's like this your last chance to get on the phone and try to call somebody to come get your ass. Might just be after they didn't process you and everything. Like you got one more chance to call somebody to come get you the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like you know what I'm saying the things we was going through with my boy. It was like I knew he was in that last room, and I was like, man, if we don't get him out of that room, they gonna put him in that goddamn cell, and it's gonna be over for the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? And sure enough, we got that nigga the fuck up out of there, but. Like when you got that feeling, knowing that you ain't coming out of there, man. Like you get in that last room, and you be seeing niggas on the phone calling, trying to, please, somebody pick up the phone. Like, and you could just be sitting there knowing you ain't getting out of there. Like, man, I ain't like shit. Like, I wish somebody could capture that scene right there, man, so I could just watch that shit. Like you ain't from Chicago, y'all probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. But it's like if you from Chicago and you listen to what I'm saying, and you been in Tweet Chicago before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like and like the one thing I would love to see is Jussie in that goddamn room waiting to get knowing he ain't getting the fuck out that room by everybody else on the phone trying to get that last phone call in. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga did this shit to himself. Don't nobody feel sorry for Jussie Smollett right now. Don't nobody feel sorry for that nigga. Who the fuck feels sorry for that nigga? Mike, especially you gotta think about like Terrence Howard and like Cookie and you know what I'm saying the rest of the cast of Empire. They what the fuck you think they sitting around thinking right now? You know what I'm saying? They probably drunk as hell, high as hell, right? They probably gonna get drunk as hell. Man, go watch that motherfucking clip. He got up like, I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I was like, what the fuck part of the game is this? All right, I am not suicidal. Fucking judge, you need to know that. You people need to know that. I'm like, this nigga talking like he for fucking doing Shakespeare or some Star Trek shit. He was like, you need to know that. I'm like, bro, you tweaking. This is not like, and you can tell like when a motherfucker ain't did no inner work, like he a fucking actor, man. You figure like he probably spent all his time fucking self-indulgent, looking in the goddamn mirror and shit. Like he probably don't do no spiritual work. You know what I'm saying? And like this, that's how it looks sometimes. Like motherfucker don't do no spiritual work. You know what I'm saying? They be up in the courtroom hollering, screaming like that. You be like, Joe, like you don't do. He do not know. He a cancer. He don't know it's a whole room for motherfuckers up like this sitting around. The motherfuckers don't know this shit. Like, Joe, do you know it's a whole room for motherfuckers sitting around talking about shit like this? And like you forever gonna go down in the books cancers as Jussie motherfucking Smollett. They'll be like, Joe, like cancers, come claim y'all, brother, please, and explain this shit to me. Cause I am not a cancer. I am 100% Aquarius and shit like this. I gotta make videos on to even wrap my mind around this shit. Like what the fuck planet you on, nigga? I could never in my life even begin to wrap my mind around those shit like that. Like who the fuck would even think like that? And like somewhere out there, there's a cancer brother or sister, one of the cancer from the cancer congregation. So I'm saying who could hopefully stand up here and explain this shit to me and make it make sense. I'm like, why? Not in Chicago, especially in Chicago, bro. You tweaking. You better all try to do that something like in Texas or what? They ain't playing no games with man. You man, please, please. I wonder if what the fuck like he got a boyfriend. What the fuck is boyfriend thinking of this shit? Like, do people like you gotta think somewhere actually believe that nigga? Like, even when you look at the like, go look at the footage, look at his lawyers. So I'm saying, like, he got a dual lawyer sit right here. By you look at it's a 9-minute video where the judge leaned all the way into that. Like the judge was leaning into that. The judge is kind of clout chasing, I think. And, like the judge is like, he said, "This ain't nothing I can do to you right now that you ain't already done to yourself to fuck your own life up, nigga." He's like, "Your name has become synonymous with lying." He was like, "Motherfuckers make skits about your ass." He was like, "Ain't nothing." He was like, "You nigga, you ruined your own life. It's your own. It's because your own doing that you hit." I was like, "Damn." You know what I'm saying? The judge leaned into that shit. I was like, it didn't have to be that bad, but this is all he was right. The judge, everything that judge said was 100% right. It was like, Joe, nigga, who are you? Who is Jussie Smollett? Who are you? And like, mind you, I'm be thinking about like the many cancer, especially cancer men more so than cancer women. You know what I'm saying? But like, but even some cancer women too. Like, so you be like, who the fuck are you for real? Like, and mind you, this be applied to like all the cardinal signs, the Libras, the Aries, the Cancers. You know what I'm saying? And the Capricorns too. They be kind of like actors and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just doing extra shit, but then acting behind it. Like it's hard to explain, but like I can't remember who the fuck. So I think one video I can't remember. It was a video I was watching. Somebody said shit a long time. It was like cardinal signs like to initiate shit and then take both sides of the argument. This shit explains so much to me dealing with fucking cardinal signs, especially Cancer. Like they be like, no, I didn't say that, or I didn't say that either. You be like, oh, you be like, okay, like for example, somebody gave me this, like, you fucking Cancer walking down the beach, kicking up dirt and sand at the same time. You be like, stop kicking dirt at me. I ain't kicking dirt, I'm kicking water. You be like, stop kicking water. Yo, I ain't kicking water, I'm kicking dirt. That type shit. Like motherfuckers want to initiate bullshit and then take both sides of the argument. So like, so you sitting there like, okay, what the fuck, like. Motherfucker do shit like this. So I'm saying, so like, you know, I'm looking at this type of situation, like, okay, like you initiated this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you want to tell us we fucking stupid for not believing you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this some all the way cardinal shit. Like, nigga, I'm stupid for believing your ass. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be blameless all the way fuck across the motherfucking board, dude. You be like, man. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, shout out whoever made that motherfucking Mike Tyson comment. Cause like, you go back and look at it, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, Tyson claimed he didn't rape that bitch. But like, you know what I'm saying? Under the Cancerverse shit, like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at OJ, Mike Tyson, Jody Arias, this situation with Jussie Smollett, cancer in the courtroom, typically, it's the same fucking routine over and over again. It's like, okay, nobody was there. So I'm saying there's obviously some type of closed curtain aspect here that they have to entertain. That, like, you know what I'm saying, is that I have the right to defend myself. So they gonna literally sit there and try to play that game. Like, okay, like, motherfucker ain't got enough common sense. Like, you literally gonna try to lean on the fact that because nobody was there and I can go to court and say what the fuck I want to say, that I'm gonna lean into the fact that somebody gonna believe it. It's like, nigga, that is not, no. Motherfuckers been fucking doing court for fucking thousands of years. You think you the first motherfucker that went up in the courtroom and tried to lie? Motherfucker ain't gonna be able to try to pull that picture. Man, please. What the fuck is you thinking? Mind you, they had the niggas came out and said that they fucking the co-conspirators came out and admitted the shit. Mike Vick, dogfight, thank you. Thank you. See what I'm saying? Y'all can keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? You be like, Joe, why is it gotta be this way? You can say, yo, you know, I fucked up. Y'all called me. You know, I was trying to, you know, get some more hits on the internet. I am guilty. Slap him on the wrist. You ain't got to do no jail time. You know what I'm saying? You probably could have saved face. You know what I'm saying? You doubling down, tripling down on the shit is what made your ass into the fucking meme that you became. You know what I'm saying? He could have played it cool. Like, yeah, you know, shit, I tried to hit a lick. I got caught. Sue me. Kanye, look, he pull the Kanye shit. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, at least, under the Gemini mind, he'll tell you he fucked up. Like, yeah, okay, I fucked up. Publicity stunt, fucked up. Kanye come out the body and tell you that shit. This nigga he like, Joe, it's a publicity stunt that went bad, nigga. Just say the shit, get it over with. You tweak it. You taking this shit too fucking far. That's what, like, on a cardinal mind, you sitting there trying to argue with yourself, argue with the collective and shit. Like, you ain't gonna argue with the internet, nigga. Like, you gonna argue with the comment section? You better off just say, you know what, okay, click. Yeah, y'all called me. I fucked up. I was lying. Y'all called me. Click and hang it shit. That's what the fuck I do. I mean, everybody do dumb shit. Nigga, I done done hella dumb shit. I probably get caught doing a lick. Like, you know, that motherfucker, you go look up, read about me in the paper. Like, yo, fucking dude, fucking man from Chicago, caught doing some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking smuggling illegal movies. Fucking smuggling some electronic fucking, you know, doing some stupid shit. Fucking caught in a room full of fucking drugs and some shit. Like, you know, whatever. So I'm saying, I'm not going to get on here and be like, oh, you know, that's the system fault and try to blame. It's like, no, nigga, y'all was trying to hit a lick. I fucked up. I got caught. Nigga, yeah, I'm still the same nigga. Roll up. Nigga, fuck it. Whatever. We got caught. Yeah, we was trying to hit a lick. We fucked it up, nigga. We fuck up licks all the time. You know how many licks I done fucked up? Like, nigga, this the first time you, Conor McGregor, perfect example. Thank you. That nigga way too old to be acting the way he act. So I'm saying, like, nigga, it's the first time you ever tried to hit a lick and fucked it up or something, nigga. Nigga, you better admit you fucked up the lick and keep it moving. Go hit another lick, nigga. What the fuck? You gonna cry? Ain't no crying in baseball, nigga. Ain't no crying and trying to hit a lick, nigga. That's where your ass gonna end up in a fucking courtroom. Yeah, Kanye West definitely got cancer. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I love cancers, man, because, like, they really bring out the human element in life, man. Like, they really make life, you know, like, worth living. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be like the great pitfalls and the great follies of human life. And a lot of times this shit fall right in the cancer lap. And you're in a courtroom hollering and screaming just like fucking Bill Cosby and Jussie Smollett and O.J. Simpson. And like great falls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even what the fucking, what's his name? Michael Avenatti. You know what I'm saying? He a lawyer. He from, Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? He got caught trying to hit a lick with Nike. Like, I don't know if y'all follow that. You know what I'm saying? Mike, this nigga a lawyer. He's smart as hell. He Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Even when that nigga took the L, that nigga at least took the L. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so, like he kind of came like, yeah, I kind of got caught. I was trying to hit a lick. I fucked up. Like, at least you get, like, the real face. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, like, you, like Jussie Smollett, he in there raising his fist in the courtroom and shit's like, man, come on, nigga. No, nigga, don't you know it's a room full of niggas like us sitting around examining every one of your little Cancerian traits, nigga? Don't you know we know, nigga? Stop the bullshit, please. Can the real Mr. Smollett please stand up like the judge say, like, nigga, who the fuck is you for real? Like, what is this? What part of the game is this? Who are you? And that's the question I really want to pose to all of the Cancers and really the cardinal signs, man. It's like, who are you? The fuck is you doing, man? You just gonna judge your like you gonna man, you gonna tell me who you is based on other people and like okay, who what like you gotta really say okay, who the fuck is Jussie Smollett? Like in the hands of time, once all this shit play all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, that's who you can sit there and fight and argue like that's not who I am. Like nah, this is who you is, bro. You know. You know, and you look at me, you know, okay, well, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck you think you are? Nigga, I'm K-Blao hood ass. Nigga, I'm sitting there rolling a blunt talking to your ass. Nigga, I didn't ever get on the motherfucking internet and pretend like I was some type of victim or some shit. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I got my fucking ass whooped by some rape, set up a whole fucking theater theatric fucking talking about I got my ass whooped by some motherfuckers that don't even exist, nigga. Like, what the fuck part? Like, come on, man. I don't even understand no shit like that. I hate to see any nigga go to jail, man, but like, it's really hard. Like this, I ain't never felt like right. It's hard to get me to really like I don't want to say laugh at a nigga going to jail, man, and like even make a video like this. But it's like it's really kind of hard not to like Chappelle said. He said, man, these jokes kind of write themselves. You be like, nigga, I ain't even got to write this. It's like, man, that nigga is a walking punchline. I can literally get on here and repeat the same shit over and over again for fucking 3 hours straight, and it's gonna be funny every time you hear the same content over and over again. Because it's like that nigga is. It's like it's a cancer. It's like it's cancer shit. You be like, nigga, do you know how you look? Do you know we can see the exact shit that you denying, that you just refusing to accept, that is literally blatant staring at you right in the face, but you literally are doubling down, tripling down. It's like, Joe, the joke is literally writing itself. How is this even possible for people to still act like this in 2022? This is like some shit from the 80s. Like unless you mind you, like unless I'm just old as hell, like you know what I'm saying. But like I would think like with the internet, motherfuckers would know like okay what some shit like that look like. You're like okay like nah like this nigga don't even like you could tell that nigga don't. Ah shit, man, Joe. And I kind of see too, man. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I would think too like that nigga got it on here cancer, Joe. Right? Like you know what I'm saying. He kind of feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most motherfucking niggas who study Charlie should be kind of feminine and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that nigga, like, I think he posted some shit one time on his page talking about, you know, I'm a Cancer. Like, he born right on the cusp. You know, so I think between, like, Gemini and Cancer, but, like, he claimed Cancer. You know what I'm saying? So, like, by him claiming that shit over Gemini, he got to know Cancerian traits. And he got to know that he on the Cancer stage right now, and all his Cancer brothers and sisters is watching him go down this road, giving motherfucking astrologers, spiritual motherfuckers doing spiritual work, giving them this file. Like, how can you deny this file? Like, if you a Cancer, right? You know what I'm saying? And you know you got dark traits, you know you got shit to work on. You sitting there watching Jussie go through this shit as your Cancer brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck can you deny that nigga is not a true Cancerian, like to the end. Like, oh, I'm about to split another one. I got a bunch split. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga is waving the Cancer flag right now. And you're a Cancer, you know this shit. It's like it bring you back to OJ, right? It bring you back to Mike Tyson. It bring you back to Mike Vick. It bring you back to Conor McGregor. It bring you back to Jody Arias. Like, come on, man. They like y'all got a new nigga now. Like you say, wait, hold on, we got a new nigga. Like, right, like Jussie out here waving the Cancer flag, and it's like, Joe, this is not a good look. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when you look at, like I say, Michael Avenatti under the Aquarius flag, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go through our chamber, at least a motherfucker, it's gonna be like, you like, okay, you call a motherfucker, it ain't gonna be like this. Like where it's like, it lean all the way into the flesh. Where like with the Aquarius, with the Aquarius, or like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get the L, like, you gonna kind of get like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Cancerian shit, it just lean all the way into the water and the flesh. Like where it's like a motherfucking fish that can't breathe down there. Like it's like a true crab. It's like that hard ass shell, and it's like, hold on, man. Like Joe, we know you fucking jello on the inside, sitting up in that courtroom while motherfucking judge sitting there fucking boiling, frying, and sauteing your ass in slow motion. You don't go to court and you gotta listen to like fucking what Poe say. He call that shit the czar. You know what I'm saying? The czar shit. Like you go through the czar chamber, like with the judge, like you walk up to the judge, morning, yeah. So we have case 445, and he's facing such. And yeah, I just want to say before I sentence you, you be like, oh shit. Before I get this sentence down, I just a couple things I want to say about this. You be like, like, and then like it'd be like that shit on Snoopy, like on Peanuts. Motherfucker be talking in slow motion, like you had multiple chances to come clean, and there's nothing I could say at this point that is going to make you feel any worse than you already have. It's like that motherfucker that clear eyes, you got dry eyes. The motherfucker Ferris Bueller Day Off. When the judge starts talking, you know you about to get hit. I don't really think that like he went in there with the intention of jail time. Like he didn't really think he was gonna get jail time like that. You know what I'm saying? So like it was kind of like he's like, okay, right, get to me. I'm sentencing you to 150 days, and your mind be like, nah, and be like, yeah, nah, nah. He did not, nah, and then you start twitching and shit. You like, wait, what? Like, right. You thought you was gonna go to court, he was gonna say probation shit, you was gonna go give a fuck back in the car, like, no, and next you know you see that white shirt come behind you, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucking police, you see that mustache, that fat ass white dude come behind you and shit, and you hear that noise, put your hands behind your back. So you be like, wait, hold on. Be like, nah, nigga, I'm supposed to be going to the crib. I got shit to do. Like you like, put your hands behind you. You know what I'm saying? And then like it just like you start sweating and shit, and then you realize ain't shit you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't ever had that feeling, I had that feeling had multiple times, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same feeling when motherfucking police tell you get in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always tell you, watch your head. They be like, watch your head. Like, if they put you in the backseat of the car. Last thing they tell you every time, watch your head, sir. But you gonna hit that motherfucker every time. Like, you got your hands behind your fucking back, nigga. And they sitting there trying to lower your ass to a motherfucking car. You like, oh, shit. They like, watch your head, sir. You like, every time. Like, every time, nigga. I be waiting for it now. Like, I just surprised certain cops. They put my hand behind her. They be like, and as soon as they go in, I'll be like, watch your head, sir. They'll say it with me. They be like, watch your head. They be like, oh, what? I'll be like, hit my head right into the motherfucker every time. Like I can't figure out if they be doing that shit. Like, if they training them to do that shit on purpose, or is it like, is it just me because I'm tall as hell? I think it's a little bit of both. I think they just tell tall niggas to smack their head. Like, if the nigga's taller than you, just smack his head against the side of the motherfucking door. And tell him to watch his head. Watch your head, sir. You know what I'm saying? The same shit when you, like, you used to that shit. The same shit. Like, you in the courtroom, and you hear the judge say some shit like, oh, I just want to say a couple things before I sentence you. You be like, oh, shit. You start looking for the dude with the white shirt to come get behind you. You be like, yeah, come get behind me, nigga. All right, come on. You already know, nigga. You be like, man, I ain't going nowhere, nigga. I'm about to go to 26 in motherfucking California. And the motherfucker gonna start handing you pictures of naked chicks and start jerking your dick and shit. They be like, you gonna need this. You like, hold on, what? Yeah, you want some black girls, you want some white girls. The fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm going like, nah, you ain't going nowhere, nigga. You gonna need these. I'm selling them right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get some ramen noodles. I like ramen noodles. You know, you give me some ramen noodles, I'll give you some pictures from naked girls. You know what I'm saying? But he like boys and shit, so like, you gonna be probably swapping that shit. I don't know, man. He probably had fun in that motherfucker, Joe. Like, he was different. Like, not the Derek Jackson perfect example. Oh my God, classic. I love it. Y'all, the comment section, y'all motherfuckers own it. Derek Jackson, true crap. He waved his cancer flag. He had a big ass crab. He waved that shit for the whole world to see, Joe. Like, that nigga had a big ass crab flag. 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there waving that cancer flag, letting everybody see them low traits. You know what I'm saying? It's a classic, bro. It's a classic. Antonio Brown. But somebody on Google. Now you on Google. You got to Google? You really on Google? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You with a cancer joke. It's hard to have this, like, you need content like this. Especially with cancer, really with any cardinal sign. But, like, especially like a cancer, you need this content because you need context. And a lot of times you don't really have the context dealing with cancer because like it's human. It's like what Marcus say, tell them that it's human nature. Why? Like I got a song with a cancer dude, you know what I'm saying, called Human Nature. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we talk like human nature. Like you know what I'm saying, where it's like these motherfuckers who say, well, you can't say that all zodiac signs, like you can't blame that shit. Like these motherfuckers who say shit like that. It seems like, oh, anybody can do that. That's not necessarily true. Anybody can be like that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, how the fuck do you even explain to this motherfucker that, like, nah, nigga, like, a Capricorn will never do no shit like that. Like, you total opposite of a motherfucking Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Taurus motherfucker never do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You like, what the fuck you mean? Like, exactly right, nigga. Like, you trying to blame this shit like anybody gonna walk into it, like, go do some shit like, nah, nigga, hell no, hell no. This is some shit specifically for cancers. And this is what you don't get. That's why you need context like this. Cause like you be with a cancer and you don't know what the fuck you be putting up with. And you be like, nah, nigga, like slowly dissect the keywords, man. You gotta slowly dissect the keywords. You see what I'm saying? You gonna start seeing people like motherfucking manipulation, lying, victim blaming, motherfucking blamelessness. You know what I'm saying? You like I'm not used to these words. These some weird fucking words. Like, right, nigga, you need the context to surround your thoughts. Because your thoughts be fucking racing all over the place. You ain't got no context. You gonna be thinking that you be like, man, I'm trying to explain it, but I just don't know what the fuck I'm going. Like, it's just fucked up, man. Like, nah, nigga, that ain't the conversation. That ain't the conversation. Cause like I said, you try to go sit down and talk to Jussie Smollett about what the fuck he did. How the fuck you think they're gonna sound? You gonna start talking about LGBT rights and black people and like say shit. You look at what the fuck going on with Tasha K. Even though she a Pisces, she a water sign. She just is blameless. Like you know what I'm saying, be blameless shit. Like you imagine sitting there trying to have that. Okay, look, motherfucker, you lied. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just face it. She's like, nah, you said this with Cardi B. Like, you know, I don't know if y'all know the story about Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? But she got sued by Cardi B. So because she went out put false information talking about she had STD. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't have the shit. You know what I'm saying? And Tasha K, instead of just coming out and admitting she didn't have shit, she doubled down on the shit, tripled down on the shit, on some extra blameless shit. So you know what I'm saying? You be like, okay, like, how the fuck do your mind work in the direction to even do that shit? But like at the same time, like, why can't you just admit that you fucked up? Like, I don't know. And mind you, too, I was talking about, I just made a video talking about the opposite and reversals ain't the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times people read reversal cards thinking it's the opposite energy. Like, nah, nigga, it's reversed. And then, like, the sequence playing out backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's a sequence when you're doing reverse. It's key shit. Motherfuckers don't really get this. It's a sequence. You doing reverse. So like death card reverse ain't life. Like it's like no, motherfucker ain't doing the right shit to like ain't letting some shit die type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? The hangman card is not hangman reverse. You know what I'm saying? Is not a motherfucker looking at the situation right way. It's like no, motherfucker, you refusing to see it from outside the perspective of what you see in it type shit. Like, nah, nigga, this shit's still reversed, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hangman reverse. That's why it's like, you gotta wrap your mind around this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, the times we live in now, you watch people literally double down, triple down, quadruple down on like there's a reversal process. It's not just opposite. Like, motherfucker, there's a sequence of decision making here that is making it worse and worse and worse. That's reverse. You see what I'm saying? So like you be sitting there trying to talk to a motherfucker, and like you be trying to get through it, and what you gotta say like on the video I just made right before this call. First thing, it's like put first things first, and watch the process walk itself backwards through every opportunity that you give this motherfucker to come clean, and they sit there and resist every fucking step that you take along the way. That's a reversal. That's a sequence. So I'm saying, and this motherfucking mind is consistent on walking backwards through the sequence instead of forward. That's a reversal. You see what I'm saying? Reverse ain't opposite. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker got blocked energy. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker refusing to open their heart up. Motherfucker refusing to change. Motherfucker sitting there acting, lying, walking, you know what I'm saying? Walking you through the motions and shit, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, like, okay. You got all your whole cast member fired. Like the judge said, you got your whole cast member fired. You know what I'm saying? You try to rally the whole motherfucking gay community. At the time, that's one of the reasons I'm kind of glad that shit happened, because at the time they had hella gay shit moving through the airways. That was one of the big things that's fucked up that whole narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, prior to that, man, the amount of gay shit that they was shoving down our motherfucking throat was fucking obscene. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, when that shit kind of happened, like, that's why at first I was like, oh, shit, they really about to rally for this nigga. Like, you know, I thought they was about to, like, literally make that nigga the poster boy and have that nigga running, like, for the fucking mayor of the gay United States or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, come to find out, it was all bullshit. That's when that whole narrative, they were trying to create started to, like, change and everything. And I was like, man, okay, cool. Like, we got a little breathing room. You know what I'm saying? They got the gay shit coming through every fucking 2 hours, and I said every 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? So okay, that's kind of, now we can get back to some, you know what I'm saying, regular fucking television and shit. But you know what I'm saying? That was one of the, you know what I'm saying, good things that, you know what I'm saying, we can take away from that. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, you know, I think, you know, Terrence Howard never really fully recovered from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Cookie did. Cookie got a couple deals, but like, you know what I'm saying, most of the cast of Empire, I don't really see them, you know what I'm saying, fully recover from that shit. So like, hopefully they'll get some closure on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I would love to see somebody interview, you know what I'm saying, the cast of Empire and see their reaction to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, don't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure a couple of them do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple put out some tweets or some Instagram posts talking about this shit. But like, I would love to see, like, if Cookie had like, they should let Cookie just go off one time. Man, I would love to hear her, like, unadulterated opinion on this whole shit. Because I bet you she probably tried to tell that nigga a couple times, you know what I'm saying, before this whole shit even kicked off. That's how it be with cancer. A lot of times, especially cardinal motherfuckers, like, and mind you, I think the director, what's his name, man? The director, or what's his name? The gay dude, the director. Fuck is his name? Lee Daniels, I think his name. Lee Daniels, you know what I'm saying? Lee Daniels. Like, he was trying to vouch for him at first when he thought it was real. You know what I'm saying? So I can just imagine, like, what type of conspiring was going on this set before they even came up with the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, Lee Daniels had went to bat for him before it was exposed as a hoax. So, like, you know, they was all probably full of piss and vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Probably all excited, coming up with this little concoction or this little lick that they was going to hit. I would have looked, man, somebody need to make a fucking, like, a TV show or fucking, like, a short film out of that whole shit. Like, for real. Talking about motherfucking Empire, nigga. This would be the best episode of Empire ever made. Oh, God. Man. You know, so, keywords. You know, let me before I get out of here. Cancerverse. Cancerverse. Not necessarily, but, you know, there's a lot of great positive cancer traits. Loving, caring, saying they go out for you, they can pick up on shit. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about the Cancerverse. Cancerverse is when it appears to look like that, but it's really the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? That's when you look at the Cancer 6-9. You know what I'm saying? Symbol. Like, so that's what we talk about. So you go into the Cancerverse. You know what I'm saying? Certain things we talk about, like I say, manipulation, victimhood. You know what I'm saying? Blame shifting, gaslighting. Also, too, I talk about cancer math. You know what I'm saying? I think that's on my Patreon. I don't know if that's even on my page no more. But cancer math is another concept I talked about, which is like, you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to be 5 and 5, but cancer basically tell you to be 9. Like you're saying, you be like, you get 5, they get 4. They tell you it's 9. If they tell you it's 10, but it really be 9. You know what I'm saying? So you say 3, they say 6. You say 6, they say 3. You say 5, they say 4. You say 4, they say 5. You say 7, they say 2. You say 2, you say 7. You say 1, they say 8. They say 8. You say 1. That type shit. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while to wrap your mind around, but it's called cancer math. You know what I'm saying? Cancer lower traits is with Tinkerbell Avatar. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're familiar with that. Tinkerbell Avatar is like, you know what I'm saying, when Tinkerbell was with Peter Pan, when they don't get emotionally reciprocated, they're saying they go run off and do a plot like what you seen with Jussie Smollett. Like, you know what I'm saying? They start plotting shit, like, you know what I'm saying, and go do some devious shit. And sometimes it be with the ops. A lot of times it be with like cancer to do shit with the ops. Like, you saying motherfuckers who completely, you being into a beef with a motherfucker, like, you like, I ain't fucking no. Like, the motherfucker, you cool with the cancer, go directly to that motherfucker and go, you know what I'm saying, conspire with that motherfucker when they feel like you not reciprocating their emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about Avatar. So, like, you know what I'm saying, you can probably imagine some shit like that kind of playing out in a situation before this whole shit kicked off. Him not feeling like, I think he did say something to the effect like he felt like he wasn't getting enough respect or he wasn't getting enough pay on the show. So that's why he kind of concocted this whole fucking thing so he could get more pay. But that's just the idea. You got to really think about the type of drama that was happening that made him feel that way in the beginning, and like the actual interactions with him and Cookie, or the actual interactions with him and Terrence Howard, or the actual interactions with him and Lee Daniels, like, you know what I'm saying, that made him feel inadequate, or make him feel like I've been giving more, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and motherfuckers ain't respecting the work I'm putting in, so therefore I'm gonna go connect this whole, like, that's the Tinkerbell shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So like it don't just be osmosis, like you gotta look at like how that whole situation played out, like the things that was making him feel like what he was doing wasn't being reciprocated, that made him go get up and go do that shit in the first place, like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's really the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You go back through the Cancerverse series. Most of it on my Patreon. You know, so you can check out the Patreon if you're trying to get the whole Cancerverse series. This is part 7. You know what I'm saying? But I just spoke about Bill Cosby, Corey Holcomb. Was, I think, part 6. Fucking oh, you have to go back through the series. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely part 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure at some point some other cancer will come up to get slot number 8. So I got another series, Water Signs is Blameless. I speak about these types of things as well. I think I'm on part maybe 6 or 7 on Water Signs is Blameless too. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got Why I Hate Cancer's video. It's one of the most popular videos on this page. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got a lot of files on cancers, and like nothing I'm really saying here is new. I just really wanted to. I've been following this story. I thought it was just ironic. I also think it's hilarious. I'm kind of embarrassed to say I think it's hilarious, but it's hard not to feel that way. So I'm being honest with y'all. Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And if you you know what I'm saying, got any similar experiences with cancer, shit like that, feel free to leave it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get to go through them right now. It's kind of blurry. I'm over here drinking tequila, smoking this blunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think Tupac mom was a Capricorn. I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. I think Afeni Shakur was a Capricorn, but I could be wrong. So I'm saying. But on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all watching. Love y'all. Oh fuck. I almost forgot to tell y'all, man. You